Hi, everybody. Pastor Seann here. I'm with Hal Sharp today. Hal's a member of Bel Air UMC and also currently serves as the chairperson of our church's administrative council. And if you worship in the traditional service, you've probably also seen Hal up in the choir, back row center every Sunday. Hal, thank you for joining me today.
Making joyful noise.
Indeed. So Hal, you are recently retired at the end of last year, I think. So I'll bet you were just settling into a new routine when all this happened. So tell us, what's the COVID-19 pandemic been like for you?
Yeah, well, I actually retired in November, and we were about to settle into whatever our new routine was going to be when it was interrupted. But we had expectations of things like more travel. I was actually looking forward to some driving trips. While we were both working, vacation time was too precious to spend it in the car, so we just flew to most of our destinations. But with time on our hands, we were looking forward to driving and seeing some of the United States that we had spent so many years flying over, and going to some of those great places, national parks, and driving to relatives' place in Dallas and Oklahoma and Ohio, and of course our daughter in Seattle. I'm not sure we'd have been driving out there a lot, but those kind of things were what we were looking forward to the most in our retirement, and we are still looking forward to when this is behind us. But that was about our expectation, and it's just been tweaked a little and postponed, but we'll get there.
Yeah, I think a lot of folks are probably in similar boats where stuff they had been thinking about and planning for is just kind of on hold. In this period where we're all paused a little bit on those kind of things, have you found any unexpected blessings?
Well, one of the things that was kind of a little bit of the retirement part and a little bit of being forced to be in the house a whole lot more is we've enjoyed slowing down. We've enjoyed sleeping a little later every morning. We've enjoyed breakfast on the patio, looking at spring butterflies and birds and those kind of things, that smelling the roses, if you will.
Yeah.
But those have been enjoyable things. We've noticed things in our Sunday school class, for example, with just like everybody's Sunday school class in our worship, using Zoom to get together weekly, and it's been fun to watch the dynamic change a little bit. I think we all, are appreciating seeing each other on the screen more. At least the conversation seems, sincere and thoughtful about inquiring about, how are you this week, and some of those kind of things that we were probably a little bit too comfortable and too used to just kind of walking into class and heading out and doing things before, that may have been a little more casual. So I think I'm sensing some sincerity in those kind of things, and in our value of our friendships.
Yeah, that's good. We've like Elizabeth and I have been connecting with folks on Zoom who we normally see like once a year, but we've seen twice in the past 2 weeks, because that's part of our normal now, and so that resonates with me. Now, my assumption about you is that you're a man of many talents and a man of many habits, or man of many hobbies. So what's been your favorite thing to do during this stay-at-home season?
Oh, well, yes, yeah, we've got a lot of interest, different things that we both enjoy doing. Some of them that we do together, other things that we do separately. But Debbie and I are both involved with some not-for-profit organizations that we've been engaged with for years outside of church. And so we've had Zoom meetings with our boards. We've had those kind of conversations. I'm still involved with a couple of construction industry things that keep me engaged with that industry that I grew up in. But I've already mentioned the sleeping late and the breakfast on the patio part, which is has been become new favorites. But in the search for fighting boredom, some days, I've done more yard work than I really typically am prone to do. But the yard's looking better than it has in a long time for that, which has been good. I actually, one of our Sunday school parties and a choir party a while back, Alan Vaughn has shown us how to bake bread with a vengeance. And so I bought the book that Alan's been using and have started baking bread. In fact, just made a focaccia last night that we enjoyed with dinner and got a little bit more of it for tonight. But we'll have to moderate that, though, or we'll be gaining weight like crazy. But baking bread has been kind of a new sideline.
That's
And of course, I tinker in the garage with my car and being
yeah.
a grease monkey there too. So
Good. So if you end up with too much bread, just let me know and we can do a porch pickup.
okay, yeah, curbside pickup.
Yeah. One last thing, Hal. I've been telling everybody, and it's partly a way to remind myself, God's not quarantined, even when we are. So tell us, what's a way that you've seen God at work lately?
Um, well, one of the things, as I mentioned, is even within our Sunday school class, the way people, I think we respond. We need each other. We need personal communications. We need personal activities. To fellowship is I think a really important part. And even when I walk every day, I'm walking the streets of Bel Air, getting my couple of miles in every morning. As I know you're a runner, you do that a lot too. But I've noticed people making eye contact more. There are more people that'll say "Good morning, how are you?" kind of thing, and it's been good to see that everyone is respectful. People walking towards you on the sidewalk. Well, I usually try to bail out of the sidewalk to the street first to give whoever I'm passing on the sidewalk, an 8-10 foot or more lane to pass each other in. So we're not too close to each other. And I see a lot of folks doing that in a respectful sort of way. It's forced on us by this pandemic, but it's also fun to see on a national basis. We enjoy the Today Show or Good Morning America, usually in the mornings. One of the things that Today Show has gone into is like Carson Daly has a morning boost, I think they call it, which is a little story or two about something unexpected that someone did that was just totally out of the way, totally unexpected, but an expression of kindness or compassion or something that I think that I appreciate that the programmers on the networks have realized how important something that makes us feel good. It has to be mixed in with our daily intake of current events and politics and the coronavirus and those things. It's really been good to see that.
Yeah.
And our hope always is that when we have tough times like this, it does bring these kind of good humanitarian characteristics out of most people. And as we've seen before in previous national disasters or something, it lasts for a while and then it kind of seems to drift away when we get back into a normal humdrum routine. And my prayer would be that we try not to let that happen here.
That's great, Hal. Thank you. That's a great place to, and I'm really grateful for you, Hal, and I'm glad to be connected today. Thanks for all that you do at Bel Air. Thanks for sharing with us. And for everybody out there watching, if you've got a story to share about how you've seen God at work lately, go to belairumc.org/stay connected, and you can share it there. Have a great day, everybody. See you soon. Hal, thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, Sean. Good day.
Bye.